What is happening in the world of entertainment and beyond? You're watching Sheeran's Scoop, and the news cycle is absolutely wild right now. We've got major updates that you absolutely cannot afford to miss, so buckle up and get ready for the rundown. From potential superhero crossovers to surprising celebrity confessions, the stories are flying fast and furious. You need to know what's going on, and we're here to break it all down for you with the energy you expect. Let's dive straight into the action. First up, a familiar face from the world of caped crusaders is making waves. He's known for soaring through the skies as the Man of Steel, but he's got his sights set on a darker, grittier role. Could he be the next to don the cowl in a universe-shaping new era? We've got the exclusive details on his bold pitch that has fans buzzing. Then, we're shifting gears to a different kind of on-screen persona. This iconic star, known for a certain sparkling, immortal role, has revealed a hilariously unexpected guilty pleasure. Get ready for a confession that's as surprising as it is relatable, proving that even Hollywood royalty has their delightfully quirky favorites. You won't believe what had him losing control. Next, we're exploring a fascinating possibility that could reshape the future of a beloved cinematic universe. Is there a way to bridge two distinct worlds, bringing iconic characters together without shattering the narrative? We're analyzing the theories and the potential pathways that could see a popular iteration of a Dark Knight join a brand new, interconnected saga. And finally, a cryptic message from a franchise that defined a generation has sent the internet into a frenzy. Are we on the verge of a nostalgic return, or is something entirely new on the horizon? The clues are out there, and the speculation is running wild. Get all the details and join the conversation. Stay locked in, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let's get this scoop. Superman actor eyes Batman role. Tyler Hoechlin, widely recognized for his portrayal of Superman in Superman and Lois, has openly expressed his aspirations to take on the iconic role of Batman within James Gunn's new DC universe. Speaking at Fan Expo Canada, Hoechlin shared his selfish desire to play the Dark Knight, acknowledging Robert Pattinson's acclaimed performance in The Batman and its separate continuity. He conveyed his admiration for Pattinson and director Matt Reeves' work, stating, "I think and I say that Rob did a fantastic job, and with Matt Reeves it was great. So I'm happy to let them keep doing their thing and maybe leave the door open." This sentiment highlights a potential future where different iterations of beloved characters can coexist, or where opportunities may arise for new interpretations within the evolving DC landscape. While a new Batman is slated to appear in The Brave and the Bold, focusing on Bruce Wayne and his son Damian Wayne, and Robert Pattinson's Batman will continue in his own universe, with The Batman Part 2. Slated for October 2027, Hoechlin's comments fuel the ongoing fan discussions about the expansive possibilities within the DC multiverse. The DCU's Batman has had fleeting appearances, such as in Creature Commandos, with further references to Gotham City integrated into other projects, signaling the character's eventual prominent role. Hoechlin's candid remarks offer a glimpse into the actor's ambition and his willingness to explore different facets of the DC universe, leaving fans to speculate about what the future might hold for the character and the interconnected cinematic world. Hold on to your capes, because the next story is a hilariously honest confession from a star you know. Get ready to hear about a movie that made Robert Pattinson literally lose control. Pattinson's hilarious cinematic confession. Robert Pattinson, a name synonymous with the Twilight saga's Edward Cullen for a significant period, has consistently worked to redefine his acting career, earning praise from acclaimed directors like David Cronenberg and Robert Eggers, and recently taking on a dual role in Bong Joon-ho's Mickey 17. Beyond his impressive filmography, Pattinson has also revealed himself to be a discerning film enthusiast, citing classics like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and The Exorcist among his favorites. However, his list also includes a rather unexpected and critically panned comedy, Corky Romano. Pattinson's affection for the 2001 film, starring Chris Kattan, is surprisingly candid and unreserved. He confessed to Rotten Tomatoes, "I love that film. Literally, that's one of the only films I've pissed my pants at. Like, I actually pissed my pants." He elaborated on a specific scene involving the character, finding humor in Kattan's performance and the film's reception, noting, I love that character. I love how Chris Kattan just stripped his whole career in one movie. The only guy off Saturday Night Live who just messed it up. It's like, what happened? The only guy. That's why I think it's so great. Corky Romano, directed by Rob Pritz, features Kattan as a character who goes undercover to help his mob family. Despite being savaged by critics, the film holds a special place in Pattinson's heart, showcasing his appreciation for unconventional or even objectively poor filmmaking. This revelation offers a humorous insight into Pattinson's taste and his ability to find joy and admiration in unexpected places, proving that even Hollywood's leading men have their beloved, albeit unconventional, cinematic guilty pleasures. But can we connect cinematic universes? We're exploring a fascinating theory next. Find out how one Batman could potentially exist within a larger DC tapestry. Bridging Batman's universes, a DCU integration plan. The question of how Robert Pattinson's, the Batman, fits into the new DC universe spearheaded by James Gunn and Peter Safran has been a persistent topic of discussion. While Gunn and Safran have stated their intention to introduce a separate Batman for the DCU in The Brave and the Bold, the standalone nature of the Batman franchise, directed by Matt Reeves, has led to speculation about potential integration. One straightforward method to incorporate Pattinson's Batman into the established DCU timeline without narrative contortions would be to simply place the Batman's events prior to the public emergence of David Corenswit's Superman. Given that Superman was released 3 years after the Batman, this real-world timeline naturally supports the idea that Pattinson's Batman began his crime-fighting career before Superman became a public figure. The text in Superman establishes that the hero has only been active for 3 years, and metahumans have existed for centuries, creating ample room for an established Batman operating in Gotham concurrently but out of frame. This approach avoids the need for complex multiverse explanations or multidimensional travel plot devices. By positioning the Batman as an earlier chapter within the broader DCU, Gotham City and its vigilante could have always been part of this universe, much like Spider-Man's initial integration into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This retroactive canonization would streamline the cinematic landscape, preventing potential audience confusion from having two distinct live-action Batman franchises operating simultaneously. It allows the Batman to maintain its grounded, self-contained storytelling while still being a part of the larger DC tapestry. The standalone nature of Reeves' films makes them inherently easy to fold into a shared universe, mirroring how Peacemaker and Blue Beetle were integrated into the DCEU. This integration offers the benefit of leveraging Reeves' acclaimed vision of Gotham while providing clarity and potentially mitigating cinematic Batman fatigue. Pattinson, nearing an age where he could plausibly be the father to a young Damian Wayne, further supports this potential narrative alignment. Ultimately, making the Batman a part of the core DCU offers a clean, drama-free solution that capitalizes on the actor's caliber and the director's distinct Gotham, providing a cohesive experience for fans. Now, from cinematic universes to franchise mysteries. Prepare for a cryptic clue that has fans guessing a big return. Twilight's cryptic clue sparks fan frenzy. Recent activity from the Twilight franchise has ignited a firestorm of speculation among its dedicated fanbase, affectionately known as Spider Monkeys. A cryptic post shared by the franchise's official channels, featuring the words "tomorrow" and "October," has left fans debating whether this signals an upcoming re-release of the beloved films or the announcement of an entirely new movie project. The ambiguity of the message has fueled a wide range of theories, with many hoping for a significant cinematic event to commemorate the saga. Twilight, which captivated audiences with its tale of vampires, werewolves, and forbidden romance, remains a cultural touchstone for many. The franchise, based on Stephanie Meyer's novels, spawned 5 films that achieved massive box office success and garnered a devoted following. The possibility of new content, whether a revisit to familiar characters or a continuation of the story, is enough to send ripples of excitement through the online community. Fans are dissecting every detail of the post, looking for hidden meanings and clues that might confirm their most fervent hopes. The timing of such a message, potentially hinting at a return or a re-release, could coincide with anniversaries or other significant dates relevant to the franchise's history. The Spider Monkeys are eagerly awaiting further clarification, ready to embrace whatever the Twilight universe has in store next. This enigmatic communication perfectly encapsulates the enduring appeal of the franchise and its ability to keep its audience engaged and invested in its future, demonstrating that even years after its initial release, the world of Twilight continues to hold a powerful sway over popular culture. We've covered superhero ambitions and surprising movie loves. But what's next? Stick around for our rapid-fire recap and all the ways you can stay connected. And that's your Sheeran Scoop Speed Round. We heard Superman's own Tyler Hoechlin wants a shot at Batman. Robert Pattinson confessed to peeing his pants over a comedy classic. There's a bold idea to merge the Batman into the main DCU, and Twilight just dropped a cryptic clue that has everyone guessing. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, leave a comment with your thoughts on these stories, and follow us on all our social channels to keep the conversation going. We'll see you next time for more of the biggest news, delivered with the energy you love.